Hi, Rajesh sir. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm good. How about you?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. We're doing good, sir. How is the week looking like now?
Last week was again, volatile week, and we have seen, Nifty move down to the level of almost towards 14,300, and in the last trading session, there was a bit of, bounce back action we have seen in the market. But still, looking at the current scenario, current setup of the market, still we feel that again there would be some sort of volatility would be there and some supply pressure may be there in the market. Until unless will not cross above 14,650 on the high side on closing basis, if we sustain above that level for next one or two trading session, then there would be possibility again, buying action would come in the market, and again, comfort will come in terms of on the buying side. But as of now, till we are trading below 14,650 level, some bit of pressure, some bit of cautious approach one needs to take in the market, because still data is suggesting that maybe we can remain in the range, maybe on the lower side. 14,250, 14,200 is the lower band for this range, and if we break that level, then there would be some serious selling pressure we can witness in the market. For me, as of now, 14,250 to 14,650 is the trading range for near-term basis. And if Nifty managed to give breakouts above 14,650, then possible up move can come or pullback action can come towards 14,800, 14,900 zone. Derivative data is also suggesting a lot of call writing activities there at 14,700, 800 strike, which seems to be steep resistances of now for the Nifty. Bank Nifty is again now trading below 34,000 level, which is, we have seen, a big corrective action in the, especially in banking financial stocks. So Bank Nifty is trading below it's important support area of 50-day moving average. So which is negative development which we have seen on the Bank Nifty front. So on because 50, if an index is trading below 50-day moving average, it seems to be little bearish in terms of nature for the near term as well as for the short term. So for me, until unless will not cross above 34,500 zone on the closing basis or on the weekly closing basis for Bank Nifty, Bank Nifty will also, face some sort of, supply pressure on any pullback action. On the lower side, for me, 32,800 to 32,500 is the next important support area. If we break below 32,500, then again, we might see another round of selling in the banking space, and might be we can see furthermore lower level on the Bank Nifty. So both the indices, my belief is that for some more time would remain in range with some supply pressure would be there on the high side. uh, Maybe once we start rolling out our earning season, uh, that could be the trigger which everybody is waiting for, and that can create some sort of confidence again on the buying side for the market. So till the result season is rolling out, I think one should be little bit cautious in the market.
So,
Volatility
sir,
would be there.
sir, what would be your strategy? Would you buy on every dip, or would you sell on every rise?
There are two way to trade in the market. Like, if you're index trader, then you need to play according to the level to level. But if you are focusing more on the stock front, so a lot of stock sectors are in a different mode. Still, like, for example, metal is looking attractive, IP is looking attractive. So we can be bullish on these kind of, sector as well as in the stocks from these sectors where buying interest is there, and these all sectors are looking attractive. But on index front, yes, what we would suggest, either deploy some strategy to initiate the trade, or whenever we will get the level around 14,600, 650 zone, we can try to go short in the market again with the stop loss of 14,750. and again we will wait again to buy near 14,400 or 14,300 zone. Because a lot of concerns are there in the market, which is not giving confidence in the market. Like bond yields are still not cooled off. Dollar index is moving up. A lot of volatility is coming from the global market. COVID cases is another concern which is piling up again, creating fear. Uh, Administrative actions are taking place in lot many cities, night curfew or partial lockdown. These kind of activities again giving some bit of cautious approach in the market, and our market is very sensitive in terms of reacting to these kind of news. So I think these all, and then again, the major event for our market, domestic event is, the yearly number, which is really going to give us the clear picture how the companies manage to, come out with their, yearly number of this financial year, where it's an extraordinary year for each and every company, how they have managed to meet out their challenges during lockdown, and then unlock activity, whether they are at normalcy or not. So these all data will come when they start rolling out their quarterly numbers or yearly number after this March quarter end. So these all things are in the mind of a trader as well as for the short-term investor, which is creating volatility. Some of the adjustments are happening in the market because a lot of tax adjustment because of March. So some bit of selling pressure is coming because of that, and FIs are not buying aggressively in the market. They are on the sideline. So these all, if we combine all these, triggers, everybody is little cautious. So trade according to the levels. If Nifty comes near to 14,200, 300 zone, I'll buy with stop loss of 14,150. If it's moved towards 14,650, I'll sell with stop loss of 14,750. So this could be the possible trading strategy which I can mention you here, because
Right, sir.
again in the live market again we can review it how the levels works, and then we can change our stance based on the level to level.
Right, sir. Sir, any stocks that are looking good for next week?
So as I have already mentioned that some of the sectors which are still in the bullish zone and a lot of buying interests are there in the sectors like metal. So first stock which we like for is from metal space, and that is Tata Steel large cap stock. Stock managed to give breakout of its consolidation zone. Almost stock has consolidated for last 10-15 session in the range, and last session was very good for the Tata Steel and managed to give breakout. So looking at the breakout of this range, we believe that stock can really further towards 795 to 820 zone on the high side. So one can buy and accumulate in range of 755 to 740 with stop loss of 725. So possible 5 to 10% kind of up move we can see in the Tata Steel, and overall metal stocks are looking very attractive. So Tata Steel is looking more promising in terms of chart pattern. So we are recommending here Tata Steel, but other metal stock like JSW Steel, Jindal Steel, both are also in the positive zone. One can look at those stocks also because overall metal sector is looking very promising. Another stock is from auto ancillary, that is from the tire sector, and Balakrishna Industry is looking very promising. If you look at the daily setup of the stock is in process to give breakout of its rounding bottom formation on the daily chart, and the pattern is suggesting that once we have stock to trade above 1650 1660 zone in the next week, the fresh buying action can be seen in the stock, and we are expecting target of 1730 to 1765 in coming trading session. One can buy and accumulate the stock in range of 1650 to 1617 with stop loss of 1585. So we are targeting around 6 to 8% upside from the current level in the Balakrishna Industry. Third stock which we like is that is ABB India. This stock was, in the corrective move mode, and daily chart. If you look at the daily chart, stock managed to give breakout of its down sloping trend line of almost 1 month down sloping trend line. You can see on the daily chart that breakout is already done with good volume action. And the breakout is suggesting that there would be some more pullback action we can see towards 1560 to 1600 zone. One can buy in dips also. Keep stop loss of 1375 to buy ABB India. Another stock is from FMCG Pay. So as I mentioned, metal, FMCG, IT, these three sectors are looking promising at the current juncture. One can try to find out the opportunity in this three sector, which is really looking promising. So from FMCG pack, we like Godrej Consumer Product. Stock managed to give breakout of its down sloping trend line on the last 3 month trend line. If you draw on the daily chart, you will see that stock has given the breakout of that trend line. Even on the shorter time frame, you can see almost stock managed to give breakout of last 15-20 days consolidation zone of multiple resistance zone on the closing basis. So we are projecting target of 740, 755 in the near term. Keep stop loss of 678 to buy and accumulate the stock in dips. So we are expecting 6 to 8% upside from the current level for Godrej Consumer Products. So these all stocks which we like that can do well in the near term basis. So be stock specific. Not many stocks are available at the support level. Some of the stocks are trading above their breakout level. The stocks which are enjoying above 50-day to 20-day moving average in this volatile market also, one can look at those stocks to buy uh, for playing the pullback action. So you can trade the market in the both the direction, because we expect that volatility would be there in the near term basis. So you will get opportunity to trade in the both direction. But some of the sectors, as we have mentioned, are looking very attractive based on the technical setup. So you can find out opportunity to buy the stocks from those sectors.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. It's always a
Thank you.
pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.